Bermuda, Bahama, baby, I just wanna key like a
Super fast tortoise in the show, drinking coffee, wishing you well, because life is swell. Super fast tortoise. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get up, it's senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow.
Everybody get going. It's time to start flowing with the words.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. That's right. We got everybody here today. We got Rayman, Hillbilly, Mugenfool, Lone Van, Tortoise. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What a day. What a day already. And it is noon Eastern time. And it has already been a day.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a day. It's gonna take me all year to do next episode.
Hey, Blake, I guess you got to work on that, don't you?
Woo, gotta work on that. Well, Friday's gonna be an interesting episode.
Cool.
It's gonna be
Very much.
Like I wasn't on my bipolar medication for a couple days, and 2 days it really hit hard, and so I needed to fill my mind. And I came up with the script type thing. Well, no, it's more like show notes. And holy cow, people have different opinions about it. They have a lot of thought processes, questions, things to go into. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be about game theory, deck design.
Cool.
Yeah,
It's going to be exciting. Everybody tune in.
Tune in.
Yeah. It should definitely be a very interesting episode. I might have to tune in for that episode too.
Mm-hmm. And Rayman's probably gonna be there.
He's gonna have a lot to say.
As many of my locals would say, "Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise." I will be here Friday for this discussion.
Right? Trust me, it's not going to be clickbait. It's going to be a fun.
No. I would not. While I do appreciate a good teaser from all my years in radio, I'm not a clickbait person, and I would not be hyping it up this much if I felt like it was just going to be lame. No, this is going to be. If you're interested in deck building and the different ways people go about doing it and the theory behind a lot of it, this is a show you're going to be interested in. So start off your new year with us on Friday.
Oh, yeah. So if you're new to the show, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you do not miss it.
Right.
All the YouTube algorithm stuff.
Yeah, all the YouTube algorithm stuff. I appreciate it when you do. Go crazy. Go nuts. Go nuts for donuts. It's New Year's Eve, everybody. Woo!
Whoa.
We survived one whole year.
Yeah, we did.
You know,
Somehow.
I wish it was 2020 again so I can forget it.
I do not want to go back to 2020. Quarantine sucked. No. 2021? Okay, maybe we can talk about 2021, but man, I want to go back to quarantine.
Well, the joke is a lot of people forget 2020 happened in the brain space. It's like it never existed because they keep forgetting it.
That's true. Me and my dad talk about that often.
Yeah, the time eluded them. It was crazy. Anyways,
everybody just wants to forget.
2025 is a good year. Lots of fun stuff happened. I mean, we picked up Rayman on the way out. Yep. That's right.
That's one good thing that came out this year.
Oh yeah, it is a good thing. We've been loving having Rayman.
You guys humble me.
I know. And
The more the merrier, I say.
Hillbilly, I think, wants to throw a commander game tonight.
Yep, if anybody's interested.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like normally I'd do something, but I don't know what I want to do tonight. It's the end of the year.
Yep.
It's like, what are you doing at 6 o'clock? Well, 6 o'clock tonight before 7. 7, I usually do something.
Oh,
But-
I have an idea. How about a community game into the new year?
Yeah, come out and give me the new year. Well, I gotta get out for the game around 9 o'clock because I gotta make dinner at that time.
Oh, okay.
Why-
In the spirit of the new year and renewal, everyone should just play tonight and play Reanimator.
Reanimator.
That's a actually good idea.
Looks like Jurassic Park deck it is.
Oh, looks like it's land destruction for me.
What?
Yeah, I just made me worried.
It's like somehow we pull off decks that all hit like political themes. Like Lone Wolf played land destruction for the pipeline issue, you know. I played Jurassic Park for the cloning and science issues that people talk. Hillbilly plays Mothman. I don't know.
I would like to point out, since we're just kind of throwing stuff out there, I find it very interesting that Michael Crichton was so far ahead on this. That guy was a genius. I say is a genius.
Mm.
He foresaw the cloning problem a decade before it was a problem.
Mm.
And I say problem in quotes. I don't want to say which side of the debate I'm on because it doesn't matter.
Well, it was kind of funny.
he foresaw the debate so far ahead of time.
Well, it was kind of funny. He was pushed into writing Jurassic Park. Like, he wanted to create a book, and he did in the future, but he was trying to create a children's book about a dinosaur theme park. Then his editors and people told him they wanted an adult theme book and pushed him into writing the Jurassic Park book. So he did a lot of studying, and he was going for the most technological truths that we knew at the time, like dinosaur amber and DNA, which is debunked now, you know, but he took all the information and knowledge he had back then and put it into a book. And one thing that Michael Crichton got very popular for in Hollywood was not the dinosaurs, but was the white rabbit. Not the YouTuber, but the white rabbit, the computer hack. I can't think of the correct terms. Like, if you read the book, how they've solved Nedry's problems, they find the white rabbit trail. And they call it the white rabbit. And they started using that in Hollywood. And he got really big for that.
Nice.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers. Dream blunt rotation. Hey,
Oh.
ball.
So, Tibalts.
Just see balls.
Morning to Bolt.
Glad to
Morning,
see him.
Ball. Oh, he's ready for Friday.
Yeah.
He's ready for
Oh,
Friday.
I have no doubt that he is. Me and
Yeah.
Tibalt, we're gonna have some discussion on Friday. I feel like we're gonna have opposing views on stuff, which is great. I love it.
He might be ready for Friday, but it's ready for Freddy.
Right.
Here's a question that I want to ask everybody. What made you happy during this year? What has happened to you that made you happy during this year?
Seeing, oh,
End
here's
of
a
the
good
year,
one.
what's the best thing that has happened to you?
Not magic related, but seeing my niece grow up and be able to start walking and talking and stuff.
Nice.
That made me
Awesome.
happy.
That's pretty cute. Pretty cool. Pretty humble for which I think a lot of the answers you're going to get from everybody else is not going to be as homely. Man, a lot of things happened this year.
I did a lot of stuff this year. You know, I ran a lot of events that turned out really well. Found you guys. I don't know. I still don't know how that happened. The universe works in very mysterious ways.
Oh, yeah.
So, this has been, all things considered, not a bad year. I would take another one like this, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. The ball's like, well, it's good, it's bad. Moving to rural Arizona. Moving from one heat to another. You used to
Well, if
live
you
in
wanted-
California.
If you wanted to move somewhere cool, you could have gone to Washington.
Could have moved to Alaska too.
True.
But yeah. Hey, one thing, like a lot of things good happened this year. Like, how do you just pinpoint it? Like, first of all, I got a new computer.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not outdated. That had Windows 11 pre-installed on it, where my previous laptop could not support Windows 11, so I lost all support for Windows 10. We had a good Christmas this year. Like, Christmas was a little different for me because a lot of my Christmas budget that was spent on me went to the computer. So I had more of a humble Christmas. We've had a good run where nobody had terminal illnesses in the show. Hillbilly's been able to make it about every day, every year. That's a good thing. Lone Wolf has made it about every episode possible, but it's had its ups and downs with life, like things that he's been going through. Mugenfool's made it more than 3 times this year to the show, and sometimes not even on a Wednesday.
Just depends on how much time I get.
Mm-hmm.
Usually busy with other things.
What about you, Lone Wolf?
I got a couple of things, honestly. The first one that's been really one of the more important things is joining your guys' morning show this year. You guys have helped my social anxiety. Just that's one thing I've always struggled with, and now you guys made it a lot easier for me to be able to speak in front of people, even though I'm not on screen, but I'm still talking like I'm talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 things that I did this year that kind of helped me, or that I think was great, is the first one was this year I had a friend pass away due to breast cancer, and I was able to, honor them pretty awesome this year, and a lot of people loved it, and that made me happy. So
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And then the final thing is my Magic the Gathering skills. I thought I was done with Magic, falling out of Magic. I wasn't going to play it again because I was getting down at it this year, and you guys have helped bring that back, bring the passion and love for the game again.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Getting my the channel monetized, channel growth, all that has been great for me personally, because I pretty much live and breathe arena, because that's what I do mostly, is just arena. And that's been the best moments of my entire year.
Awesome.
I've had some bad things happen to me also, but I don't look on those bad things,
You always gotta look at the positives.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just a little hard to.
Sorry, I had to take care of a comment in the comment section. Someone was just being rude.
Yeah,
I seen that. I was like, oh, do I take care of it or do I not?
I'd take care of it. No one wants to read anything about that.
Okay. Next time I'll be on it then.
Yeah. Tibalts says IMHO.
in my honest opinion, and then
That's a great start. Lone Wolf, that's right. Rayman, you always meet the people you need when you need them. That's right. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Yeah. All right. My brain is trying to reconfigure after that comment. But yeah, it's been a really good year. A lot of things pushing forward, a lot of things moving forward. You know, we've been hitting some fun topics. We've been hitting more things. We've been finding more of a focus all together. We've been grouping up around the people. We've been getting some good opinionated stuff. Said I made you glitch. That's right. No, it wasn't you, Coach. It was on the vertical live. But yeah, still a wonderful day. My brain needs more coffee. Is there, Lone Wolf? Is there any luck on your GoFundMe?
Nope. We still have it kept open. Whatever word sounds more the correct way. It's looking like it's going to be about May if we're able to move, because the price has skyrocketed from like $650 up to $1,000, $1,500. So we're staying put until probably May.
Probably May.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live in a college town.
Ooh, yep.
College towns are a little bit more expensive. I remember one time, wife and I were traveling between here and California, and we had to stop for the night in a Wyoming college town, and the hotel we stayed at charged us like an arm and a leg just for one night. Like over $150.
Ooh.
You could imagine that when back in 2019 when we had flooding, we had to stay at a motel.
Right. So all
That got
expensive.
expensive.
So all I can say is if you're traveling, do not stop in Laramie and Wyoming to stop at a hotel.
Yeah.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. That's right. You can't progress if you don't start. So we got a lot of things going on. People are starting with. In fact, the Rayman has started doing shows on Mr. B's channel.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get to do our one last night. Just had personal stuff come up, so that just didn't happen. But once, hopefully again next week, we'll have another live game. The people are very excited. Everybody's decks are legal now. That was not the case when we tested them on Monday night. So everybody's decks will be proper bracket 3 decks, but lots of variety, lots of different stuff. And I'm trying to have new people on, because we have so many regulars who have fun, interesting decks, and everybody here has such good chemistry. It's one of the reasons I love this place. And I don't just say that because I don't even work here, so I guess I say it just because I truly mean it. Such good chemistry with all the people here. All the games are always a really fun time, and I just want to showcase that. And YouTube's a fun way to do that and to get that out and let more people see. And hopefully we get some local people who play Magic in some of the other little pockets of Magic that we kind of have spread throughout Southwest Virginia, Northeast Tennessee, and we can just have a bunch of fun games because we have them here basically every day.
Right, but you're also starting on a new venture. That's it's going to be a learning curve here and there. You're going to have fun. You're going to start thinking of ways to do different things. You're going to progress.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, like Hillbilly is doing new things too. Look at him; he's starting Commander Nights.
Yep.
Last night was great. I didn't get to play in the game, but highly recommend anyone who's looking for a fun game of Magic to watch, go check out Hillbilly's stream from last night. The game was very interesting, very fun game to watch, very entertaining, which is what I needed last night. So I'm grateful to everyone who was in that game. 3 people which are in this channel or in this show right now. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciated. But no, Hillbilly's trying different things. He's going to the New Year's, but is there any new things you have planned for the new year, Hillbilly?
As far as education, learning how to build decks.
Build decks. Well, there's going to be a lot of that in the new year coming up on this show. On this show, we're going to put a focus on deck building this year and talk about little aspects and stuff. I don't know how much of it we're going to talk about throughout the entire year, but we're going to put an aspect. That's why starting Friday, not to show my own shill, but starting Friday, we're going to start big and we're going to start breaking things down.
Cool.
Like, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Like, we're going to try to get the aspect of deck building in there for Commander deck building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I kind of hope that you're planning on doing, I don't know if you already had like a deck building like guide or outline, but I think that would be helpful.
Well, we do.
I honestly just can't remember.
We do at the moment. It's deleted. Right? No, we do at the moment have this basic starter breakdown if you're starting deck building. Yeah, like this is for starting deck building. But like what we're doing, I should give you a teaser, right? Give you a little teaser.
See your front and Tibalts.
But we're going to be talking about this.
Cool.
This is pretty much Friday's topic. It makes no sense to the person just looking at it, but Friday we'll break it down.
Yeah.
All
Makes sense.
All I see is math, and my brain hurts.
Makes no
That's what I
sense
said
to me.
That's what I said too, Lone Wolf. I was like, oh my God, it's math.
Right?
My one true enemy.
Nick, I'm trying to still figure out what 1 + 1 is.
I think that's 4.
It's 3, right? See, we don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, we don't know.
Nobody knows.
It's about like, see, Friday, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, Friday's going to be fun times.
You have to step away for a second, hey, Billy?
No,
Oh, okay. I just saw a private chat. I don't know.
that was there. I done did that.
Oh, you done did that? Done did
Yeah,
that?
yeah. My camera went off. I had to go do something. I done took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dog issues.
All the issues. Anyways, really quick, my friends, we're just chatting, chilling here. We need to get to this part of the day.
Card of the day.
Card of the day was submitted by TCGdude. This is a very limited card, like played limited cube and stuff like that. The Stone Cloaker, and it's still pretty good in Commander. Costs 2 generic and a white. It's a gargoyle creature. It's a 3/2 flying with flash, so you can play it at instant speed. When it enters the battlefield, you can return a creature you control to its owner's hand. And when it enters the battlefield, you can exile a card from target player's graveyard.
I think I run that in my Tulane deck. It's pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
It's a
Graveyard
very-
removal is pretty good.
This is an interesting card. It does a lot of things. I mean, it's a 3/2 with flash, which is for 3, which is immediately pretty solid because you can combat trick with this thing. And then it flies, which is also good because we talk about, at least I talk about often on this show about how good flying creatures are in Commander because most people don't run them and don't run answers to them.
Right.
So if you just had a 3/2 flying flash creature for 3, this card would already be good.
Yeah. Especially
But
for the
wait,
time
there's
period.
more. Yeah. So you get the bounce, and then you can pop a card from somebody's graveyard. That card is maybe over designed. It just does so much. Very good. Very cool.
It does so much. And in limited, it was a banger card back in
Yeah, I bet.
And cubes, it was for the longest time, it was a very powerful card in cubes for white. But I think it got outpowered by more cards in the future. But it's still a good card because it's still a response. Someone goes to destroy a creature, you can bounce it back and exile a card in their graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So good. All right, holy cow! I need to catch up here. Let's see. 5 keys to success, says coaches. To be a great teammate, not a great teammate sometimes. Be a great teammate all the time. It says 2, outwork everybody. It says 3, a win doesn't live on the scoreboard. The person who wins is the person that responds to failures of best. Coaches says 4, never give up. If you never quit, no one can never stop you. 5, play with joy. And lastly, believe in yourself and your teammates.
Cool.
That's a good coaching session there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we're going to move on to the picture of the day. Picture of the day is coffee time is anytime. Coffee is the power to every morning.
Yes, it is.
Be right back.
He's going to be right back. He's got to go get himself some coffee. Remember to get some coffee in the coffee show. Even though Mugenfool doesn't drink coffee. That was a fun picture. Like, I kept this picture because it's the first time where all the turtles had different colors on their heads.
It was so close, Tort. It was so close.
So close.
Yep.
They're all drinking coffee, though. They're all drinking coffee. That's the most important part. But with that, we got a question of the day. Question of the day is brought to us by Tibalts himself. He has a question to ask. So let's see what he has to ask.
Hey, forgive the snowman. We're still trying to keep Christmas alive here. Anyhow, for today's silly question of the day, would you rather hunt Bigfoot or hunt for mermaids?
Watch to see how Bigfoot. Well, my answer would be simply Bigfoot. 1, I don't want to get in the water. 2, I don't swim well.
Are we talking about magic merfolk? Or because they tend to have legs and like normal looking torsos. Or are we talking about like half fish, half person? Because if so, then I'm on to Bigfoot. If it's magic merfolk, maybe a mermaid.
Maybe a mermaid.
Well, I'd have to say Bigfoot myself because I swim like a rock straight to the bottom.
Well, you say that, but scientifically, there's rocks out of there that float on water.
Well, this rock would sink.
Core says, "Good morning, coffee crew." Core, good morning.
Core.
Morning, Core.
Yeah. And plus, if you catch Bigfoot, you know how much money you would make? Like, if you found, like, a merfolk out there, you probably wouldn't make a lot of money. But you'd probably be a flash in the pan success for a minute. But for all the people who believe in Bigfoot and haven't really found Bigfoot yet, and all the pictures and evidence they got, and you came out with real evidence at the end of it, you'll be like an all-star for life. They'll be like, you found the missing link to evolution.
I would say that maybe in the States, right? If you're looking at just the States, finding Bigfoot would be a bigger deal.
Right.
Finding a mermaid would be a much bigger worldwide story because every culture has a mermaid myth. Because every culture pretty much have been out on the ocean and have their own version. I actually just was reading about this last week about how many different mermaid style myths there are. Actually, it is believed that one of the absolute oldest myths that we have as a species is a mermaid myth that came from Mesopotamia. And that's your history lesson for the day.
Yeah. TCGdudes says, "Morning, dude. Sitting off the year within the show. Whoop, whoop. Time capsule. Whoop, whoop. Time capsule. Time capsule." Yeah. Well, so, and the best part about hunting Bigfoot is you can go camping.
Yep.
That's a bonus.
Don't you like
Now,
camping?
I mean, I guess, but not as much as I enjoy like being out on boats. I'm a water person. We used to go to Lake Powell in Utah when I was a kid, and we would get a houseboat and just stay out on the lake for a week, and that was awesome.
See, my thing with boats is if something bad happens, you're kind of stranded in water.
I mean, that's true, but you can get lost in the woods too.
Right. TCGdudes says it's time to schedule a trip to Washington to see MagicCon and Bigfoot. That's right.
Name Bigfoot.
Coaches says that's a fishy question. That is a fishy question. Sasquatch Fest is a thing. That's right. We watched Tampa J go to a Sasquatch Fest event.
Well, what's your answer, mugenfool?
He might still be gone.
Okay, what about you, Lone Wolf?
I don't know. I'd probably say half. If I could speak English, I'd probably have to say the mermaid. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. So here's a trick question: what if the mermaid and Sasquatch are the same thing? It's just he transforms when he's in water.
Hairy mermaids. I am out on hairy mermaids. Pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. Bigfoot are actually quite popular around here. We actually have a restaurant 2 towns over near one of the other card shops that I like to go to called Wood Boogers because that is what colloquially Sasquatches are called around here. They are called Wood Boogers. So,
Core says, heard that somewhere in Alaska they endure 2 months of night only. Well, yeah, there's parts of Alaska and other parts of the world in that area that go through a few months of night.
But then it's followed up by months of day. My grandparents were actually in Alaska during the time where it was daytime, just all the time. And my grandpa said that he couldn't sleep. He's like, it was so bright out all the time. It didn't matter what time it was. It was, it looked like it was 4:00 in the afternoon all the time.
Right.
And he said it threw his sleep schedule completely off. And I'm like, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
I have to go, guys. So I'll see you next Wednesday.
All right, move
or if I get a chance.
See ya.
See ya.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Yeah, Stranger Things. I think the last episode comes out today. So excited to finish that series and be done with it.
I'm going to binge the whole thing hopefully tomorrow. I haven't started season 5 yet because I don't have the patience, and my anxiety gets to me. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So
right.
We're going to crack the whole thing tomorrow.
Core asks, what is everybody doing tonight? What is everybody doing tonight?
I'm DJing a rave. That's what I'm doing tonight.
I would love to fire up a Commander game.
Yeah, I'd be part of that game as long as it's before midnight, before 10 o'clock. I gotta be done before 10 o'clock. I gotta be done before 9 o'clock. But yeah, we'll play some Commander tonight on Hillbilly's channel. Let him have it because it's the end of the year.
Oh, I thank you, Tortoise.
Well, normally I do something on Wednesdays. Last game of the year sounds fun. That's right. Yeah, you gotta pull out the special decks, the bracket 4 smashers. Okay, I don't know what the bracket level system bracket level is going to be tonight.
I've actually been playtesting a bracket 4 deck that I've played 30 games with it so far, and in 15 of those games, I have dropped a Tolly on turn 2, and in the other half of those games, he was on the table by turn 3.
Jeez,
and a Tolly on 2 and 3 is cray. Like that deck goes hard.
Sounds ridiculous. Now we just
it's pretty crazy. It's very good. Like it's the first deck that I've built that I feel like, this is a real bracket 4 deck. This is what bracket 4 is supposed to be. Like just out the gate, guns blazing. It's very fun to play too. There's a lot of lines. You have to kind of calculate the mana. You have to do so quickly. You don't want to sit there and stall the game out while you're adding up your 3 mana sources to see if you can count to 7.
Count to 7's hard.
Sometimes it is. When you're like, okay, I can play this land, and then I can exile this monkey from my hand, and I can exile this elf from my hand, and then I can Seething Song, and then I can Seething Song into a Desperate Ritual, and then, boom, there's an Atali. And you're like, oh, crap.
Sounds like you're playing Modern or Legacy with
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the card, but I know you're talking about the 8 card that you discard from your hand, add a red.
Yep, Simian Spirit Guide.
Card you discard. Yeah, the Simian Spirit
Guide.
Guide.
Elf. Yep, Simian Spirit Guide, and I don't remember what the elf was called.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember. Like I remember when they were big. You probably also have a Metamorphosis in your hand too. You're like, oh, I discard these 2 cards for Metamorphosis, draw a card, fix my mana, play a Soul Ring, get these other things out, add another red mana somehow, Seething Song.
It's nuts. I think that's actually, I never thought about it, Tort, but I think that bracket 4 decks are really the legacy of Commander.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean that legacy as in, legacy. I mean like the format legacy. It's the type 1.5 for us old timers of Commander. Right.
Well, the question is, when does bracket 4 become CEDH? Because CEDH is pretty much the legacy of.
By definition, the only difference between bracket 4 and bracket 5 CEDH is you are building your deck with the meta of CEDH in mind. Like that's the only difference, and so if you're building your deck and you're going, okay, I know I'm going to run into Rogsai, I know I'm going to run into a Timna deck of some sort. I'm going to hit Grixis Green Goblin. If you're building your deck knowing that you're going to run into those things and you're kind of putting stuff in them to do those things, to protect yourself or to counter those things,
right?
That's when your deck goes from bracket 4 to CEDH, because you are tailoring your deck to face the CEDH meta.
The CEDH meta. Ugh, that's ridiculous. Like, because when does bracket 3 become bracket 4? When does bracket 2 become bracket 4? Like the only thing that separates any of the brackets at the moment is the game changers.
I mean, there is a power level that when you play a lot of Commander games, you'll see, right? And it's not necessarily about the cards. Like I said, I have a Krinko deck that has no game changers in it, none. I don't run Jessica's Will. It doesn't even run a Deflecting Swat, even though it's no longer a game changers. I just didn't put one in the deck. And there's no way I would ever play that deck at anything except bracket 4.
Right.
Like, it's way too powerful. So it's how powerful is your deck, right? And power isn't just like how fast can it kill. How fast can you do exactly what you want that deck to do, and can you do it consistently?
Right.
The more times you say, yes, I can do it, and yes, I can do it every single game, the further up the brackets you go. If you have some crazy 3-card combo that you pull out 1 out of every 40 games, your deck probably isn't even a bracket 3 deck. It's probably a bracket 2 deck, right? Because you're just not going to see the combo very often.
Right.
But like that Atali deck, even without, because I do run a few game changers to help me find my combo. Even if I took that deck, even if I took those out, it would still probably put Atali on the table on turn 3 consistently, and on 4 probably every game. And that's just too much for bracket 3. It's just too powerful.
Right. So, but like, what's to stop some guy saying he has a bracket 2 deck that plays like a bracket 4?
There's nothing. There's nothing that stops that, and that's when you as a pod, and this is where I think Magic players who only play a limited amount of Commander and they play just a lot of constructed formats aren't comfortable having the conversation with someone saying, "Hey man, look, you're playing Atali on turn 3, right? Every game, your deck is not a bracket 3 deck."
Right.
Like, I'm sorry. Do you have something else you can play? If not, hey, look, we've got all these decks here. We'll let you borrow something to play. The brackets are a good discussion tool. They're a very bad deck building guidelines tool, which is definitely not what they should be and not what Wizards wants them to be. They want them to be a discussion.
Well, maybe in the new year coming up, we'll have it better defined for people because right, like we talked about it, like it feels like people are just using the bracket system to see what they can get away with.
100% people do that.
You know, they're like
100%.
it's bracket 2. I mean, it doesn't have any game changers in it, but it plays like a bracket 4, but it's bracket 2. You know, or
Yeah, no.
like my Rafika the mini deck is a bracket 3 deck, but sometimes plays like a bracket 4 deck. Sometimes plays like a bracket 5 deck. As Hillbilly witnessed one time. Oh, there's the Mrs. Hillbilly.
I mean, there's a reason that Voltron doesn't exist in CEDH, right? Like it doesn't. There's no Voltron decks really in CEDH, just because there's so much interaction, and you need to be able to not just kill a player by turn 4, but you really need to be able to win, like absolutely put the game on ice on 4 in CEDH specifically. Which the reason I don't play CEDH, I don't want to spend more time shuffling my deck than playing the game.
What?
Personally,
I thought shuffling the deck was playing the game.
I run enough ways to shuffle my deck and search my deck every game that it sure feels that way. But I don't enjoy it. It's a.
I thought fetch lines were a core mechanic.
They are, but boy, I don't have to like it. I don't have to like it.
That's funny. But yeah, so no, seriously, like maybe this year we'll discover what it is. Maybe we'll discover the power of deck building more. Will push people in a good direction. Because they changed the bracket core 2 system. They would say core 2 was more like precons, but Wizard of the Coast started apping their precons.
They changed that because they didn't want to hurt people's feelings, and I will die on that hill that they changed that wording that bracket 2 isn't like precons anymore because they didn't want to hurt people's feelings because people were taking it like as a slight. You tell me my deck's not better than a precon, bro. Sometimes your deck ain't better than a precon. Like, just let's be real. Sometimes people's decks are not better than precons.
That's right. I have a deck that's not better than precon, but I wish they would have kept it. You know, kind of because I think the precon thing gave a starting post.
I agree. No, I agree. I liked that. I thought they're saying, hey, look, bracket 2 is the power level of a modern precon. It gave you an idea of where you're at. It gave you as you said, it gave you a signpost to say, start here.
Right.
And then work your way up the brackets.
Right. And that made sense of the bracket system because you had
100% it did.
Precon and bracket 3 was an upgraded precon. Then bracket 4 was more craziness and you got CDH. I think that was happening, but once they took out the precon thing, like I was having a game with somebody who said he played against a bracket 2 deck that played like a bracket 4 deck. So technically it must have been a bracket 4 deck that
it was a bracket 4 deck, yeah.
And like one time I played my Rafik deck, and I feel bad about it, but still I had fun with it. But when I played Rafik, and it just kept feeding me the limited, extremely limited, less than 10% of my deck's infect, I was able to defeat the game really quick.
And that happens, right? And as long as your deck isn't doing that every single game, then your deck's fine in bracket 3. It's where it belongs. Sometimes, like they even say in the bracket system, that sometimes your deck is just going to do crazy things.
Oh yeah.
Right? Sometimes it's going to punch above its weight class. Sometimes you're just going to knock Mike Tyson out when you had no business knocking Mike Tyson out. But then you go on to lose your next 3 fights, right?
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, yeah. So it'll be just like we need more of a defined system for sure. Coach says, I won Twiddler's big prize last night, a festival in a box. I almost cried. I'm going to give it to an old friend to cheer them up and spread the love. Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, Coach's Magic. Festival in a box. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Cheer them up. Cheerios. Cheerios are good for the heart, good for the soul. But yeah, thank you for subscribing out there. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for subscribing.
Yeah. So, but like, we have a lot of things going through the world today of Magic. Next year is going to be a crazy year. Like,
is it ever?
Like, what is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is our outlook on the sets being released next year. That's not including all the specialty side sets and secret layers.
Yeah, the secret layer that we're going to get probably every 45 days.
Right. So January next month, we're going to get Lore and Eclipse. Then March, we're going to get Ninja Turtles. We're going to get Strixhaven, Superheroes, Hobbit, Reality Fracture, and Star Trek.
Morrow did a Q&A last night or in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
And the one question that caught my interest was they were asking about some were asking about Fractured Reality, if we were going to get spoilers for Fractured Reality as early as we did for like Marvel superheroes. And he emphatically said no.
Wow. I'm surprised because look how, Marvel's coming out in June and we already got a couple of spoilers from it. Heck, what happened?
I would dare say that was more of Marvel asking for that than Wizards wanting to do that. That was probably it was probably part of their marketing agreement. Those deals are incredibly complex.
Yeah. We got Turtles, we got Secrets of Strixhaven. We know nothing about those yet.
Hmm?
Well, we did know a little bit about Turtles, but nothing about
We do know several cards from Turtles.
Yeah, like we got a couple months till Turtles.
Right.
Lowen's coming out. That's going to be a fun set from the looks of it. We already got spoilers for Lowen. We already got some spoilers from Marvel. Right, we need to get to this March area, this Turtle set. That's where we need to be.
Yep.
And see,
I'm definitely excited for some cards in that set that I've seen so far. I'm disappointed in a few. I wish the Bebop and Rocksteady we saw were a little bit better. But that Shredder card is absolutely cracked. That card is going to cause a change in the comprehensive Magic rules.
Huh?
Because the way the rules work right now is if you kill a player, those permanents are considered leaving the game. So if a player dies and then another player has a Super Shredder in play, that Super Shredder is very quickly going to become into one tap range. I don't think that is an intended interaction as far as Commander goes. So I genuinely think that will change the comprehensive Magic rules for when that card comes out. Because if we're all playing a game and I have a Super Shredder and it's late in the game, we're getting down to the end and Torque kills Lone Wolf and Lone Wolf has 15 permanents in play. Well, he dies. Those permanents all left the battlefield. Well, suddenly my Super Shredder is very, very, very big, and I did nothing. Like I literally sat here, played the card, and didn't do anything. Somebody else died, and he got into one tap range.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's going to cause it. Like in 60 card formats, it does not matter one iota. But I think it causes a change in the comprehensive rules that a player leaving the game, their permanents no longer leave the battlefield; they just cease to exist. Kind of like a token that hits the graveyard; it just ceases to be.
Love you too, Coach. Love you. Funny.
You're awesome, Coach.
Oh, because the wife leaves during the show. She's like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you. And people get a kick out of that. Oh. Not
Tortilla.
What was that, Hillbilly?
Tortilla.
Tortilla. Yeah. Might have a quesadilla later. See if I'm feeling good. But yeah. So man, this is like I said, the last show before 2026. Tomorrow, I don't even know what the topic is tomorrow.
Hmm.
But But we'll have a good one. I'm anxious for Friday. I want to get
Friday's
Friday
dinner.
here, get my brain fixed around it, wrapped around it. Talk about politics, maybe.
We will absolutely be talking about MTG politics. We will absolutely be talking about MTG politics on Friday.
Because I definitely have my opinions about it.
I will give the audience a little bit of a teaser. Tortoise's politics, his thoughts on MTG politics, definitely leans far to the CEDH side than the not CEDH side. There's a little teaser.
Look at HILLBILLY. On the new
Woo-hoo.
channel, HILLBILLY 75. Let's go. I'm ready for the new year. That's right. That's
Me
right.
too.
Ready for the new year. Ah, yeah. The real is. Hey, fellas.
What's up?
Yo.
Real is. Been a while. It's been
Yeah.
a while. But anyways, my friends, it is that time of day where we got to hit this particular button. Where we go. Join the creep.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa, 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 everybody. It's time for the shill section. The thrill section. But yeah, real is. It's been a while. HILLBILLY got hair again.
Yep.
Been a while since he hit 1,000 subscribers. That was a big thing that happened this year.
Yeah, it was. I shaved my
Awesome.
head when I got 1,000 subs right here on the show.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Roas, so when we getting an SFT Dark Souls stream? Well, the only Dark Souls thing I own is a board game. It's not even mine. And I don't have the camera set up to play it.
Tort, play Elden Ring on stream. It's
Elden
fun.
Ring.
It's one of the best games ever made.
Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
So good.
My friends. Well, it's time that we got to start getting to the shill section, thrill section. We're going to start this thrilling shill section with the Lone Wolf.
Hey everybody, thanks for having me on, and just want to say hopefully y'all have an awesome and happy New Year's, and help support everybody here, and let's get Tortoise and HILLBILLY up to 1,500 subscribers.
Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get to Rayman.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. Thanks for everybody who's watched. If you're looking for more content from this lovely place that I am streaming from currently, Mr. B's Game Lounge, check us out on YouTube. And if you're in the area and you're looking for something fun and free to do tonight, because we don't have a cover charge tonight, come check us out. We're going to be open regular business hours, so we're starting at 4:30. But then we will also at 8 o'clock be starting our New Year's Eve bash, which is a rave and we'll have some other types of music in there too. I've been working on the playlist for a couple weeks now. But come check us out. And again, thanks you guys for having me, and everybody have a happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Thinking of New Year's, new you and everything. We got MTG HILLBILLY.
Hey, everybody. Tonight I'm going to try to throw a special stream of Commander. And if anybody is interested, let me know in my Discord. And that's just something I want to do before New Year's comes in, is play another game of Commander. But other than that, at 2 o'clock, I will be doing another arena stream. And I just hope everybody has you a very happy New Year.
Hi, everybody, it's Super Fast Tortoise here. Tonight, there's not going to be a show on my channel because apparently we're going to try to play some Commander on HILLBILLY stream, on the HILLBILLY side of things. Maybe we'll dual stream. I don't know. I don't have the setup for that yet. That'd be fun, dual stream, but my cameras don't work it because I need a camera for the podcast, and I can't do that and be on OBS. I don't know. I have to try. I could try. Dual stream. That'd be fun. But anyways, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here. HILLBILLY, Lone Wolf, Rayman. Thank you for being here. Everybody in chat. who didn't make that particular comment earlier, hello, thank you. You guys rocked. You guys rule. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for supporting the channel the way you do. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Everybody who's a member, thank you for everything. Because what you do is appreciate it. I want to remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today. Because you, particularly you, might be the change they need today. And with that, I want to get to the intro and get to those credits. Rock on.
I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee.